Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vintagecraft, and as you may see, I have finally found a skin, but as a little side effect, things are looking a little strange here. As you see, I have a texture pack on. I was researching for ways to get my custom skin to work on the 1.6 version of this game. It's not connected to the Minecraft server, so unfortunately, if I upload a skin on my account, it won't load on the game. So I went digging through some forums and I found out that I need to make a custom texture pack, right? And I tried doing this, but it just didn't work. I eventually downloaded some resource packs and I realized that some of the ones I downloaded worked with 1.6. So I imported my skin over to that resource pack. So as you see, it works here. And I want to show you the other resource pack. This is the more palatable one. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this. You know, I really like the skin. As you see, Little Pig, Mr. Cool Pig. Got the I Heart Pig t-shirt. One of one. You can't get it. You can try, but you can't get it. We got the little side pocket on the jeans there. You know, it's very fashionable and trendy these days. And I got a little rocking the goatee. But yeah. If I want to look like this, I have to play with blocks that look like this. And let me show you how ugly that can get, okay? Okay, so we switched back to the other texture pack, or resource pack, I should say. They are different. And I want to show you, look at how ugly the spider spawners are. This is wool. This looks like TV static. I don't understand. Glowstones, everything's ugly. I like the windows. This is supposed to be oak. And look at what spruce looks like. I don't have it in my inventory here. Let's see if I used any spruce. That's spruce right there. Anyways, we're here at the spider spawners because last episode we ended up here trying to switch it up. And once I finished recording for that episode, I continued building around here. I realized I didn't like my system. It wasn't working very well. And I wanted to have fun with some redstone. So now I made these spawners open and close by a button here. Check this out. I open this. The gates open on both of them. Oh yeah, I'll explain why they are dying in there. But you see the gates open. These are iron blocks if you couldn't tell. On this spawner. And this one over here too. This system is not working for me. But I'm tired of showing you guys this. I think you guys are tired of it too. So I'll just work on this on my own time. This is where the lever is at. Powering this line. Whoa. I never saw the comparators. Or repeaters, rather. They look crazy. They look like a music making machine. The line follows this way. We got our 3 pistons here. And the 3 other ones split off and go right there. You see? Another thing that I have been working on off camera here is bringing everything back to my auto sorters. All my items were scattered around everything. There was chests here, chests there. So I spent some time collecting everything, at least everything good, and bringing it back to my auto sorter. Look at that little creeper over there. Hold on. Anyways, with that guy gone, I brought everything back to the base, and I started working on some interior flow, I guess. I realized I was watching an old episode of Vintagecraft, maybe like 10 or something like that, and a lot of my builds had some form of interior to them. The interior was more appealing than the exterior, and what I focused on this side of the base is exteriors here, and all the interiors are kind of dead. Now, I'm looking to change that, and one thing I've wanted with this build from the beginning is for it to be like a 3-tiered kind of thing. And before this staircase that I built, you could never get on top of the box and eventually get up to the balcony. So I worked around here and I made this fun little staircase. Looks kind of crazy with this resource pack. But yeah, that's the staircase. Took a while to make it look curved like that. I think it looks pretty neat, to be honest. It looks like just what I wanted. And it takes you up. It's fairly easy to ride. It looks kind of thin, but once you get the hang of it, you can just come up and down pretty easily. Takes you up to the top of the auto sorter. Here's an auto sorter. I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but I threw all the items in, and I never really organized the auto sorter, so they kind of just fell to wherever. Let me show you. That's the dirt test, obviously, but you see I have just a bunch of this random crap here. So yeah, as for today's episode, I think I'm just gonna play and see what happens. Some good old Minecraft. First, before we do anything, I'm gonna switch back to the normal classic textures, and unfortunately with that switch I will lose this skin. So if any of you that are watching know how I can make a resource pack that is just the Minecraft vanilla textures and I can just input this skin in there, please let me know. I've tried everything, but the only way to get the skin to work is to use these crazy resource packs. So I'm gonna switch it back. I'm gonna be back to Steve. Yeah, I prefer the classic textures, but if you guys want me to use either one of these, let me know. Let's get back to it. So I'm not sure where the last clip left us, but it has been a couple days since the previous recording, and I decided to spend them here at the viewer's village. Look at that church. Doesn't she look so beautiful? I wish I could make something like that again. I don't even know how I did that. Anyways, we've been spending some time here building a new house. Here it is. Check it out. A new addition. This is what it looks like from over here. Honestly, I'm not the best builder. Things look a little janky. But I think I'm gonna need to do some trails, and I'm gonna add some foliage too to make it look a little alive, because you can kind of see the bald spot that's going on over here. But yeah, I've been spending time here, building that little hut, and I think I'm just gonna add some finishing touches, right? So yeah, I've been spending some time here building on the house. And I think while I'm adding the finishing touches, I'm gonna answer a question that a viewer sent in. And I don't remember it verbatim, but I'm gonna pull it up on screen here. But it went something along the lines of, why do I like to play old Minecraft? Or as I like to call it, Vintagecraft. Get it? I said the thing. Anyways, old Minecraft. Why do I like to play it? So the reason why I started playing old Minecraft and recording it too was because I had found an old MacBook from like 2012 in my storage. I was cleaning up some stuff in my room, and I saw that I had Minecraft downloaded on it, and I got kind of curious. I was like, what can I do with this? So I started up a world in 1.6. I chose, since it's from 2012, I'm going to play an update, right? And the update I remember around the time was 1.6. I'm not sure if it came out in 2012 or not, but it was something along that time, right? Man, building and talking is really hard. So yeah, I started the world, and I realized I could record with a laptop too, right? And the original idea was to just build a world and act like I'm a content creator from 2012. But eventually it evolved. I mean, it's still like 2012 content, right? But it evolves, right? I think I haven't been playing on that 2012 computer in about maybe 9 months. As soon as I started making the world a little bigger, the computer could not handle it. So I moved to better gear. Speaking of which, it is the 1-year anniversary of this account. So thank you for those that have been here. Appreciate you. And yeah, what was I talking about? I moved to better gear. That's what it was. The Let's Play just kind of started making itself. I love playing this game. And I love getting creative with it. And it's not that hard to do, I mean, I think the hardest part out of creating videos like this is the consistency and the motivation. But honestly, I find it really, really rewarding. Sometimes these builds take a long time, but like for example, the iron farm took a while. But now that it's done, it makes building other things much easier. So I'm very thankful for that. So that answered why I started playing in old Minecraft. But I think from the beginning, I was attached to the idea that I think one of the main reasons that I love playing in old Minecraft is that I know what the limits of the game are, right? I think what I had trouble with in previous worlds that I started was that as soon as new updates came out, I felt like the world was meaningless, right? Like I was like, oh my god, there's just another thing I need to grind. Add another thing I need to grind. And it wouldn't motivate me. And I understand that's part of my problem, but that's where older versions of Minecraft are great because you know exactly what was released. So you know what was there and what is there, right? So the only limit is what you do with it. And some people can do amazing things with very rudimentary versions of the game. And I love that. And this is kind of my version of that. I remember playing this version as a kid. Playing with beacons. I made this little creative world. I've talked about this before. I think 1.6 is the version that I started playing the game from like myself. Because before, I remember my brother playing Minecraft in the beta days and watching him play. But I never got to try it for myself. And once I got my own computer, I could run 1.6 in tiny render distance. And I created a creative world and just messed around with things. And I loved it. That's where I learned to download mods. I remember I downloaded this Better Movement mod that allowed you to swim. It allowed you to climb up 3-block walls. I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about. I think it allowed you to crawl as well. Maybe I can find an image and show it to you guys. But yeah, I just have a lot of great memories with this version of the game. And since I wanted to play something old, I thought, what better than the version that I familiarized myself with? And I've gotten to do amazing things that I never thought I could, you know? So to answer the question like that, I guess that's just a long way to answer that question, but I hope that made sense. And thank you for asking that question. I really appreciate it. All right, everybody. So I think we are done here. I have spent as much time as I have for this this episode. So I want to show you how we finished the house here. Obviously you can tell I'm on the resource pack. I just wanted to see my beautiful skin and I wanted you to see it as well. So let's tour the little home for a second. And then I'll show you who it's dedicated to. If you didn't know what Viewers Village was, it's a village that is dedicated to viewers who are special to me. Viewers that have helped me continue this world and have been a part of it in a way. And this is just my way of saying thank you to them. Here we are at the top of the tower. Cool stuff. You get a view of the entire village so far. And of the expansive spruce tree snow biome out there. I don't even know how far it goes. I went out searching for clay and stuff and I almost got lost. So yeah, you get a nice little vantage point here. And once you go down, it's 2 levels. You have your upper balcony here. And this is where we're going to put the bed. Because what is a home with no bed, alright? We're going to leave a little chest here. Accessible and everything. We got our balcony, and then we have this beautiful window that looks out into the river. Here, let's turn this off. You see, nice little window. Nice little first floor. I put another chest with a crafting table there. Had a lot of fun building this. It still looks... I think there's a definite progression of my building style here. And so far, I think it looks the best. Honestly, the best thing here is the church itself, but hopefully someday we can make everything here collectively look better than that. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of fun to make. I had a nice amount of just like random resources that I brought here, and I just told myself I need to build with them. And I did. Now, to who this is dedicated to. This is dedicated to... Here, let's put you in the middle. Nya Nest. Now, I hope I'm saying that right. But this is a viewer that has been watching for a while and has been leaving comments. And yeah, thank you very much, Nya Nest, for being a viewer. I hope you enjoy your home. And I think we're going to have to end it there. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching today's episode. I hope to see you again soon. let me know if there's anything you want to see. Any other questions, I'll always be happy to answer them. And as for that, thanks again, and I hope to see you soon. Bye now.